Aquarius, welcome to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay. So dear unicorn of the zodiac, this is going to be your reading from November 3rd to the 9th. And in this reading, I'm going to take a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify the main challenge, get all the cards clarified, and get some final advice. So dear Aquarius, I would like to express my gratitude to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here. Now, this is a general reading, so it may resonate with you and it may not. Dear unicorn of the zodiac, let's tap into your energy and see what's going on for you. You know, Aquarius, you are a super smart sign. Very smart sign of the zodiac. Okay, so your challenge, dear Aquarius, is the Seven of Swords. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Swords. Okay, so we're gonna have a talk here about some, situation here that seems like there is a lot of trust issues. Whoever you are dealing with, whatever the situation is about, Seven of Swords is a, kind of a warning for you to watch out for any kind of deception, any kind of lies, any kind of hidden agendas. You might be suspecting something, you might be suspicious of something, Aquarius. So we're gonna find out to see what is this that you need to be aware of, and we're gonna clarify this in a minute, okay? So in the recent past, you have the Death, the Hierophant, and the Seven of Cups. So Aquarius, in the recent past, I do strongly feel like here that there was a commitment possibly between you and a Taurus, Scorpio, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces that came to an end, okay? And I feel like that one of the reasons, although I'm gonna clarify this, but that's just what my intuition is telling me, this commitment came to an end because someone here either tried to keep their options open or someone here had a lot going on or was very confused. We're going to clarify this shortly. In the present moment, you have the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. You're tired of these games. You're tired of this constant feeling like you have to do the entire work, everything is on your shoulders, and you are just constantly getting bashed. You're constantly getting hurt. And now you want to have a brand new beginning. You're at the verge of having a brand new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles. But for many of you, you're just exhausted with these questions on your mind. Does this person love me? Because Seven of Swords also indicates questions, right? About transparency and honesty. So you might be asking, I don't know, did this person ever really love me or not? Or what were their intentions, right? So we're going to get back to this and clarify shortly. In the near future, you have the Six of Wands, Queen of Wands, and the Emperor. So in the near future, I'm also seeing here some of you dealing with the fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Aries is very strong here as well, and Sagittarius. So I feel like that in the near future, you could really enter into a brand new beginning where you're going to have much better future with someone else. Although I know, Aquarius, some people are going to say, that's not what I want to hear. I want my person. We don't know how your story is going to develop with your person yet. So, I appreciate your patience and your grace because this is the story that I'm seeing, but I need to clarify to see if you're actually going to take this opportunity to be with someone brand new, someone new that could really, maybe this person is a business owner, owns a business. Okay, you maybe already are aware of this person. We're going to clarify this. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords. There is multiple things about this. I think one of the things that's really stand out to me is your healing journey that you have done within yourself, which is very powerful. You've healed you've done a lot of healing work within you. I feel like that, you might be disconnecting, okay, from something or someone or from some situation just to kind of go within yourself, right? You're becoming very clear about that. So we're going to clarify this and we're going to see what is it that you need to know. So, dear Aquarius, I'm going to clarify the challenge, which is the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords, Aquarius, is clarified by the Queen of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Five of Wands. Yeah. So again, you have trust issues when it comes to this person. Some of you, maybe this person have children, you have children together, whatever the situation here is. Look what's happening with the Five of Wands, right? Different people arguing, conflicts going on, different perspectives, different approaches, and maybe there might be multiple people involved in this situation. You might be suspecting, is this person involved with drama? Maybe you're dealing with someone who has a lot going on in their life. I don't know. But I do get this energy here of like you having this suspicion because it's been very difficult to either maintain a peaceful, harmonious relationship with this person or live under the same roof or, just maintain peace. You and this person have had a few fallouts together, try to get back together again. But right now, especially when the Mercury is going into retrograde, although we're not going to fully claim that energy, but there might be some memories coming back. There might be some realizations connecting the dots. You do have some trust issues and you're asking the right questions, right? You're suspicious of something. You want to know the truth. And maybe you're also trying to see if this person is, involved with someone else or not. Are you just as a side person, right? Or do they just come back to you because they need you, or you provide them some sense of comfort, some sort of comfort to this person. That's why they keep coming back to you, So let's clarify the recent past with the Death card here in the Hierophant. A situation here came to an end between you and this person, I think, after multiple trials. After many times being in and out of each other's life, the situation ended. So the Death card here is clarified by the Four of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. So a lot of you in the recent past kind of felt really disconnected from this person. 777 on the timer. You did feel disconnected from this person because maybe financially you felt like the burdens were like all on your shoulders, okay? The financial burdens were all on you. Like you had to be the one to take care of this situation. Definitely money was an issue. And over time, this relationship felt like a burden. Even though you tried everything to do, you overextended yourself. You really tried to go, the extra mile with this person, but it was becoming very challenging to maintain and sustain this relationship and this marriage with this person because you see the Hierophant in the past, right? And then the Seven of Cups. It looks like someone here was very confused and it just was not really working out the way. And I don't take sides in my readings. I'm just really authentic and honest and I move with agency. Maybe you just felt like you had to keep your options open just because the chemistry was not really it, over time. Now, the Hierophant is clarified by the Page of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Emperor, okay? So a lot of conflict, right? With the Emperor energy here, just a lot of conflicts going on. Competition, argument, over time. It was just like there were certain things that were being said, certain actions that were being taken, a lot of words, harsh words being said that was very detrimental to this relationship. And many of you kind of felt trapped for quite a while in this connection. You really didn't see where this was going. Why was all of this happening? Why was this person behaving this way? So let's talk about the Seven of Cups for you in the recent past and see what this means for you. Okay, the Seven of Cups, like I said, confusion, misunderstanding, options open, keeping options open. Yeah, confusion clarified by the Eight of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. You and this person had completely different looks on certain situations. When it comes to marriage and commitment, maybe this is not going to resonate with everyone, but maybe this person was like, I want unconventional marriage, I want open relationship, I don't know, something like that. This is not going to resonate with everyone, right? And for a lot of you, this person was in and out of your life and it was very confusing. Like one moment they were coming back into your life when you were still kind of trying to figure a lot of things out with a lot of passion, with a lot of zeal. Zeal? No, what's the word for that? Hold on. With a lot of zealousy. Zealous. I don't know if that's not a word. I can't remember the word for that. I'm sorry. Vocabulary. Oh my gosh. Zeal? Zealousy? No. Oh, shoot. Never mind. Like they were very excited, charismatic, and then all of a sudden they would stop. Do you see the difference in these two knights, right? One of them is standing still. So, and it just kind of made you feel very confused. It made you feel like, what am I looking into? Like, which direction are we actually moving forward to, right? So that's one of the things that I see happen. Now, you have been quite exhausted and tired of this in and out of game, constant miscommunication, constant, even if there is no miscommunication, but you're just really with the wounded soldier, hurt in the present moment. So the 9 of Wands is clarified by the 10 of Swords, the Justice, and the 2 of Wands. Could be dealing with the Libra also. Okay, so it just feels like betrayed. It feels like a sense of betrayal here. Like I said, you are hurting, right? With the 10 of Swords, it's like someone here did not act fairly towards you. Someone here did not play their part fairly towards you. And this is the wounded soldier, so you really feel kind of like you have to have your guard up. You're really trying to set some boundaries. And with the 2 of Wands, it's like you kind of are really trying to focus on the vision of this connection, and you are trying to internally really see, where is this going? Why am I having these, why am I hurt? Why am I still feeling those emotions? And this is also an accumulation of a lot of things from the past with the 10 of Wands. Maybe a lot of situations that happened in the past with this person kind of accumulated and you really didn't express. And it's just been overwhelming for some of you. This could come from like the past relationships, past connections, childhood. So this is something that you are transmuting and you are wanting to deal with in a very noble way. Okay, so because then you're going to be able to have a brand new beginning. So the 10 of Wands is clarified by the Star, yes, and that's you. Okay, the Ace of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. Great. So you are the star of the show. Okay, so a lot of you, like I said, this is about you. I was picking up on that energy before even the cards came out. In tarot, dear Aquarius, if you're new to tarot or you already know, a reminder, the star is the card of an Aquarius. So that's the healer's card. Like a healer, you might be someone that you are a healer. You heal, you work with herbs, you just know you have a lot of knowledge and a lot of experience and a lot of gifts. So for many of you, I think you're becoming very clear with the Ace of Swords on this new beginning that you want to have in life, this new chapter that you want to embark on to. You're doing a lot of internal healing, right? Like I said, with the 10 of Wands, and you're manifesting this brand new beginning for you with the Magician. Many of you are manifesting a brand new person, a brand new situation here for you. You're setting an intention, what's best for your highest good. 2:12 on the timer, by the way, on the clock, 2:12. You can look it up and let me know, because that could mean something very significant for many of you. So the Ace of Pentacles in the present moment is clarified by the 8 of Cups, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Pentacles. I'm not going to sit here, sugarcoat, and tell people what they need to hear, but what they want to hear. You are going to have a brand new beginning, a fresh start, which, like I said, you are manifesting with the Magician here. And this is going to be at the cost and as a result of you walking away from a situation that is not fulfilling for you, that is not good for you. Because many of you have been depleted, you have been abused, you have been overused, you have overextended yourself. It is up to you. It's your free will. This is a suggestion. In order for you to have this brand new beginning, right, the Ace of Pentacles, to walk that path of stability, you're going to need to make a decision to choose if you want to walk away from a situation that's not fulfilling. For many of you, it could be even a job that you're walking away because it's just not financially lucrative. But when it comes to a relationship or a connection, you could choose to walk away. You see the full moon on the 8 of Cups. We are having the full moon in the sign of Taurus on November 5th. And that full moon is going to be, the culminating point for you, right? It's going to be the epiphany. It's going to illuminate your path to walk forward. And the full moon here brings up our emotions, our feelings. It amplifies our energy. And Lucy, you have a path here to walk. You have a path here to walk. In order for you to walk that path with the Ace of Pentacles, you're going to need to trust your intuition. Your dreams are going to be very intensified, which is going to illuminate the path in front of you to decide which way you need to go. You might be really wanting to disconnect from someone here and manifest the right person for you, the right individual. Okay, so the Six of Wands here, you seem to be coming out of this confusion and this chaos very victoriously, very successfully. 15:15 on the clock, on the timer as I'm saying this. So you seem to be really coming out of this chaos very confidently, clarified by the Fool, the Knight of Swords, and the Seven of Swords, and the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I need your attention for a second. You have been watching, obviously you are paying attention, but look what just came out. So your challenge is the Seven of Swords, right? Which was also the lies and deception. And this new beginning that you're going to enter into, and the Fool is the first card in tarot, which is all about a brand new beginning. It's a fresh start. You're walking away from deceptions. You're walking away from lies. You know what I mean? And you're moving towards that direction very fast because you're leaving the deceptions behind, the dishonesty behind, someone not being honest with you completely. Now, can people change? Of course. Can people become better? They definitely can. But this is not gonna, it doesn't have to delay your process of success, your process of becoming the best version of yourself and going after your dreams. Because you are going to embark onto a brand new journey here, okay, which is going to really take you to like this power couple dynamic path. You could be meeting someone. You have the Queen of Wands, the Emperor. So this is a power couple dynamic here, right there. You know what I mean? And this is going to really allow you to be with someone that's ready to have this brand new beginning with you with a lot of passion. Okay, so the Queen of Wands is clarified by the Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, okay, like I said, there is a love offer coming in towards your way. Someone here is going to make an offer and enter into your life. You're going to encounter a new person. And the one who was not being honest with you, the one who was being kind of like back and forth, on and off, this person has a lot of lessons to learn in their life. And again, free will. You can either choose this new love, you can go back with the person. But I do see here for many of you, if you've been praying and manifesting someone around your age, someone that's really going to fulfill you, someone that has the same level of maturity as you, I do see here this person entering into your life, dear Aquarius, and coming in. This is someone that's very romantic. They could be an artist. They could be creating art, something about artistry, painting, drawing here, okay? A very generous person as well. This person also could have a history and a story of like them maybe they're going to tell you that they became sober. Something about this person being sober and quit drinking as well. So let's talk about the Emperor for you, dear Aries. Let's say Aries. Maybe that's going to be an Aries. Aquarius. So the Emperor is clarified by the Two of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Three of Wands. Yeah. So this new person that's going to come into your life, definitely there's going to be an equal give and take exchange energy, Aquarius. And it's a soulmate, okay? So I want you to look at this. The cards do not lie. I can't make this up. I'm not going to sit here, put 10 pounds of sugar in a cup and say, go ahead. Like, no, I don't do that. There is, that's not that's not how I move. I move with agency, integrity, honesty, and my cards do not lie. There's the whole transparency in front of you. So whoever this person is, they could have a child or maybe a single parent, single father, single mother, but doesn't have to be. But I do see here a strong soul connection here coming into your life, okay? This person could be coming from somewhere where there is body of water. You could be living in a place where there is body of water, but this person is traveling from afar, or maybe they have a history of that. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing here for you. Definitely, it's a strong connection that you're gonna have. Again, you have free will. You don't have to be bound by anyone. You can choose to move towards the direction that you feel like is best for your soul's, highest timeline. 1919 on the timer here as I'm saying this, okay? So with the person that you're gonna leave kind of behind, I feel like they have, like I said, a lot of lessons to learn. That's why what you don't see coming here is the Four of Swords, and that is about disconnecting and, kind of protecting your peace, okay? So let's see what is the advice for you, dear Aquarius. What do you need to know? Okay, so you have the Hanged Man, the Two of Wands, and the Moon. The decision is ultimately going to be completely yours. The moon, we're also going to be having the full moon, right? Cancerian energy, very powerful here. Like I said, there is a lot of things that are going to be illuminated for you within the next few days, for sure. A lot of things. And that's going to kind of really confirm your decision, which direction and which path you want to move forward to when it comes to this person. With the Hangman here, definitely there is an energy of you seeing the situation from a different perspective, from a higher perspective, mature perspective, because it's not about saying, oh, this person is my soulmate, I'm meant to be with this individual, whatever. A lot of people justify that, but they remain in abusive and toxic and unhealthy relationships and connections. That's not, the soulmate doesn't have to be like that. You know what I mean? So if they need to do work within themselves and they tend to do that, that's a different story. But you have an important choice and a decision here to make, and that is very much connected to you trusting your intuition, moving forward in this situation, and doing what's best for you, okay? And not being afraid to walk away from something or from someone that's not being honest with you. You know better. You're too smart for this. So dear Aquarius, this is what I had for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that this reading helped. Love you so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.